Hi, and welcome to Malvestio. Today, I would like to tell you a story, the story of a man and his dream. In 1913, Guido is born in a village in the countryside of Padua, one of the poorest areas of Italy back then. At the age of 7, Guido's father, who had just come home from the Great War, dies of a disease. Shortly after, his mother is hospitalized for the rest of her life. Guido is alone with a sister to take care of. At such an early age, the kid makes room for the man. For the first of many times, Guido proves his resilience, and at the age of 12, he starts working as a blacksmith at a local smithies. This is just the beginning of his journey. Once a partner at the workshop, Guido soon figures out that being a blacksmith will not get him out of poverty. Why not leverage on the know-how in metal work and start making bed frames? With his bicycle and a cart, Guido starts delivering bed frames across the region, tens of kilometers away from his village, and over to the next brave call. In 1937, Guido opens his own business, and Malvestio is founded. World War II hits Italy. Guido cannot shoot with a rifle because he had lost a thumb to a saw. Discharged from the army, he puts all his energy into his business. Padua was severely bombed during the war, and hence another chance. A huge warehouse of metal components is destroyed by the bombs. The building is abandoned. No one wants to enter it. The attacks continue every day, and there is no place to hide from the bombs in the warehouse. Guido had another idea. He makes a deal with the owner of the warehouse. If he can get the components out of the destroyed building, he will pay them at a very low price. Guido takes his chance and provides his business with the resources to keep running. With this effort, in 1944 he builds with his own hands his first warehouse of 120 square meters, next to which he also builds brick by brick the first house for himself, his wife and his first 3 children. Now a grown man, Guido has laid the foundation for his success. Sometimes it is in tragic events that lies the fortune of people. It is November 1951. After 2 weeks of intense rain, the River Po, Italy's largest, overflows in 3 different locations, pouring millions of cubic meters of water, almost 2/3 of its total capacity, in the plains of southern Veneto, not far from Padua and Guido's hometown. For 15 days, the strength of the water makes it impossible to reach the area. Extensive areas of farmland are submerged. Hundreds of thousands are left homeless. It is the largest flood in the history of modern Italy. A state of emergency is declared, and the whole country moves to support the reconstruction of southern Veneto. Water destroys wooden furniture, yet people don't like metal beds. Guido has another life-changing idea. Why not make metal beds that look exactly like wooden ones? He studies the design and the process. He hand paints the frames with purpurine, and the metal beds look as if they were made of wood. The success is incredible. Guido receives an order for 3,000 beds for the people left homeless by the flood. The man is now up and running. It is the 1990s. With the help of his 2 sons, Giuseppe, the eldest, and Marino, the youngest, Guido has made the company one of the main players on the market of furniture for healthcare facilities in Italy. The company is now big and healthy, but Guido, now in his late 70s, with the support of his sons, has one last idea: entering the market of ICU beds. Model 571 is born. The success is overwhelming, and rapidly the new bed by Malvestio becomes the state-of-the-art in the country. Malvestio clearly positioned itself as the undiscussed leader on the Italian market. Also, with the acquisition of local companies, OR furniture and wooden furniture for nursing homes are added to the company's portfolio. With the business safe in the hands of his sons, with Giuseppe in a leading role, Guido finally steps back, as ever, ready to help. "If you need, I'm always here," he will say to his sons. In 2010, at the age of 97, the man accomplishes his journey. The story of Malvestio continues. Marino, Guido's youngest, is now running the company with the aid of his older brother Giuseppe. The 2 brothers will have to face the biggest crisis in the history of the company. In 2011, the global financial crisis brings Italy on the edge of bankruptcy. The domestic market, the largest share in the company's turnover, plummets. The company needs to react quickly and rise to the challenge. Marina and Giuseppe have inherited the resilience of their father, and instead of giving up, they decide to go big or go home. While other companies are leaving the country, they are investing in it. They know the value of the made in Italy. At the same time, they steer the company towards international market, meeting foreign professionals and setting up a network of local partners in most countries of the world who saw the value and potential of Malvestio products and believed in the synergy with the company. The recognition comes 10 years after the crisis. Malvestio affirmed its role as an international player, becoming the sole supplier for beds in the 5th largest hospital in the world in Ankara. A remarkable result that confirms the intuition that the two brothers had years before. While growing from without, thanks to its international partners, Malvestio does not hold back and continues to work from within, studying the markets and focusing on product development. Investigating the future direction of ICU departments, Malvestio takes another bet and goes all in. And after 5 years of study and R&D investments in close cooperation with the University of Padua, Malvestio releases its first new generation ICU bed model, Vivo. This bed projects Malvestio amongst the first 4 companies in the world in terms of quality and technology. Malvestio starts to change its skin, becoming an innovative reality in the world of hospital beds. And with launch of Aria in 2022, Malvestio put itself once again at the cutting edge of hospital bed manufacturing. Thank you for joining me along this journey. The story of my grandfather and of the company as forged serves as an everyday inspiration to us all, showing us that hard work and resilience, which are the soul of Malvestio itself, can drive us to great results, together with all of our partners around the world.